Alright, it's Guy6 here, and return we have. Oh man, I'm really sorry. Got a lot of testing stuff, some ACT, SAT stuff. Was really busy. That excuse just won't fly anymore. I know. I am indeed sorry. But a lot of people get busy, especially around this time of year, so I'm sure I was not well missed in that regard anyway. So, we're back, and, gotta say, everything has certainly escalated quickly, as far as this game's plot. As you can see, like, we already have, like, we're already on our way to the second pendant, and basically, like, the first one, like, okay, as far as the plot's concerned, this is a Super Nintendo game, so I'm not really looking for, major plot storytelling, but this game certainly does its job well. As I said, I'll be sort of looking at games, since I kind of make them. Again, not saying that I'm awesome playing my games, no, I'm not saying that at all, just merely saying, as a person who makes games, he tends to look at other games and like, oh, that's cool how they do that, or, it's quite typical. So how did this game start off? It's...
Link, I didn't want you involved in this. I told you not to leave the house. Take my sword and shield and listen. You can focus power in the blade, hold the B button, then release it using the secret technique handed down by our people. Link, you can do it. Save the princess. Zelda is your...
Oh yeah. Yeah, that animation is awesome. Like, the guys the guys who make those animations, like, completely awesome. Would recommend that you go check them out. And it's quite awesome. So, as you can see, there is a rock obstructing our path. We are unable to lift it simply because we do not have a item. I believe it's the gauntlets in this game. A lot of items change through various Zelda games. It's kind of funny though. Throughout every Zelda game, your character is always Link. The princess is always Zelda. I kind of like the first Link the best. The first Zelda game had the best out-of-game model for him, I believe. He just seems so, like, confident. The glare that he gave off, just seemed completely awesome. But so yeah, we've got some cacti, some landmines and stuff, just like your typical desert, sand creatures. So we come upon these, camping vultures, and random text that we cannot read. I'm assuming it's supposedly Yiddish. I would not know. So we have to switch to a translation book of Medora. So once using this book, we are able to basically, oh yeah, Master Sword icon's actually there too. We're actually able to, if I press the right button, yes, to open the way to go forward. Make your wish here, it shall be granted. So, as you can see, this is probably one of the few cinematics you'll ever see in this game. And of course, this thing will stay here as long as you don't press a button, which is kind of funny. And of course, you can keep making the prayer, because obviously you can't leave the way that you just came if you Do not. Now, of course, you know, there are side exits. I assume, you know, fire escapes. Oh my god, joke failure. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, I just haven't been, like, in the mood to, do videos and stuff because I, like, just, you know, get extremely busy and, like, once I get on, like, a streak of not being, doing videos, it tends to become a, regular thing, like, you know, come home and just, you know, just want to lay down or, you know, sort of, you know, chill back. You know, you're not really concerned with doing videos, and I know, you know, I really should, but as I said, you know, a lot of testing stuff. Again, I work for the school as a, administrative assistant, so got that going on, so got a lot of stuff, got a lot of crap going on, and whatnot, as usual. So it becomes increasingly difficult, more difficult to, or sounds a bit off, more difficult. So there'd be like a better way to say that, but oh yeah, I remember this room. This room is completely pointless. You get nothing for coming in here. But as I said before, we're getting a second guy involved with this whole channel stuff. We're making a group channel and all this cool stuff is gonna be going on, and we're gonna have like our own little collab channel, and then we're gonna have our own separate channels linking to this one. It's gonna be pretty cool stuff, and of course he's going out of his way to get Alienware. Let's see, we have an exit here. I don't believe it goes anywhere besides, yeah, so let's go and backtrack. Yeah, for each temple that I go through, like, obviously, I've played this game before, but usually I don't quite remember, you know, exactly each steps. I don't actually, you know, go through and do test plays because that's kind of lame and defeats the purpose of an LP, in my opinion. Sometimes, you know, that's just my opinion. Like, in my opinion, I believe that it's actually more fun to not, you know, not really remember what you're doing all the time. You know, kind of like, you know, you sort of get like a rush, like, you know, it kind of takes you back to, oh yeah, I remember doing this, and, you know, just sort of, it's awesome. So, we have a large chest that we need a key for, so we can do nothing here yet. So we need a key to get into the door on the west wing. Over here. Wow. So if we ram into things, they get knocked off. Like, we can't just, you know, reach up and grab it, you know. It's whatever. Eric, it is I. So how does... Oh my god, I cannot pronounce that. Man, I cannot pronounce that. You must never fail to find all the treasures in each dungeon. Never fail. Oh wow, I thought he was going to say more. Like, I was expecting him to say more, and the turret began rotating again. But, yeah. That's just me, though. Go ahead. Do a, blending here. Alright. But, yeah. Let's go and get our whatnots on this side, so we can get to the other side. That's typically how most of these temples work. You kind of crisscross here, so charge. So, as I said, second guy will be coming into the mix here, and it'll be pretty cool. We'll have like multiple stuff going on, but as I was gonna say, before I went out the fire escape, that he's actually going on his way to get Alienware and stuff, and he'll actually do like more, well, for lack of a better term, I guess, higher quality games, and actually do a direct capture from, a direct capture from, his, his actual console play and such. So like you'll be getting like more like Halo and Call of Duty stuff from him. Maybe some Assassin's Creed. I'm really not sure like which games he'll actually. Oh, here we go. Power gloves, not gauntlets, gloves. So, all right. Now we can lift like heavier objects now. It's always helpful with shortcuts, I suppose. Not particularly helpful with Alright. Right, I don't think those colors actually shoot anything, do they? No, they don't. They just sort of camp there. Alright. So, he's getting Alienware and stuff. He's going, whoa, wow, I'm about to die. Alright. Let's go ahead and be more careful. So, he's getting Alienware. He's going to get all this recording equipment and such so that he can record efficiently and all that jazz. There's something on this side. Isn't there something here? Right, a heart piece. Alright, cool. That works. So, what else over here? I could have sworn there was something over here, and wow. Let's go ahead and kill this guy. So, he'll be joining pretty soon, but of course, he has some stuff to deal with as well. He's not quite ready to begin. I think I mentioned this in another video, actually. And I just realized something. Do they even have like a fairy or something that I could use to revive or do any sort of? No. Okay, well, I guess we just have to be careful then. So this is the floor tile gimmick that you'll see in a lot of these dungeons. And they after they're all done, they make like a different design. It's pretty cool. Trying to think like what other Zelda games did this. As you can see, it's making a skull design, which is pretty cool. Alright. Got a key here. I don't think there's anything else here, but we can always check. So you'll be seeing like more classic stuff from me. Of course, we'll get together every now and then and do like co-op stuff together, like more moderate and classic stuff. So that'll be pretty cool. We'll be doing a lot of different things I'm sure everyone can enjoy as gamers. So that will definitely be a treat. As far as this concerned, of course, we got being camped here by turrets. And do we have any more? Oh yeah, we have a key here. Huh. A heart. Alright. Got crossfire shenanigans. Of course, we've got more tiles here. So you can always camp here at the doorway because of the room boundary, which I assume is a programming error, but I could be wrong. Like, they probably intended that, maybe make it more easier. I'm not really sure, but I'm sure, it's probably just a margin error in this room set, or not just this room set, but most of the room sets on how they're designed in the doorways, because the doorways are actually going into the boundary, so the actual set margin cuts off the door. Like, you guys know what I mean, really. So I don't know, even people who don't make games understand what I'm saying. So, oh, geez, I thought, all right. Oh no. All right. All right, let's go and get set here. Waste it. Wasteful. Alright. And I gotta say, this game is certainly generous with what it gives you, though. A lot of magic and ammo and such. As you can see, we don't really have a limit on our ruby counts until we reach 999, which is sweet deal. So here's the boss. Let's see. Alright. Whenever it leaves the ground, it will tend to disperse rocks. So, alright, so you can typically stand back and camp for a little while and use your arrows, of course. You can only hit them in the head, so typically you kind of have to be careful you don't have anything like I do, and because the layering for this is pretty... I won't say that the layering for this isn't, you know, as most of these bosses here, it's slightly mediocre. I'm not really trying to diss it, but it is slightly mediocre. But enough, you know, judging the game. I'm not trying to judge the game, I'm just, you know, analyzing it, you know, remember, God, a lot of fans are probably getting, like, offended, from me analyzing this game, like, hey, no, don't you dare talk about Link like that way, and his pink hair. So, yeah, as you can see, I'm, like, really sucking at this, because I haven't played this game in so long, and whatnot, and being very careful since I don't have anything to heal myself. So I guess I could speed this up. I'm not really sure. Like, you wouldn't be you wouldn't really be missing much if I sped this up slightly. Like he disperses more rocks as the last one still alive, but that's about it. This boss fight. Sorry you had to see that, guys. I'm terrible with boss battles when I commentate. I just get, you know, like, really nervous. I can't tend to, like, you know, clearly, if you've seen my Mario LP, I get really, like, nervous when I, get to the Bowser, boss fights, even though they're just, you know, they're very I'm, like, really nervous because I am small Mario. Oh, come on. Very, you know, as far as this, I'm not in love with the layering, but this is just me as a player. I do not blame the game at all. It's simply my own skill, just sucking. My biggest thing with this, you know, defeating it is usually just sort of camp it here and just kind of swing your sword. And that's why I kind of forgot when I was doing this. I'm like, wait a second, there's a strategy to this. But I was just, you know, talking away. So we have our second pendant to prove to the Master Sword that we are indeed worthy of the epic power. So, you have won the Pendant of Power. The goal of finding 3 pendants is in sight. Yes, it is. We shall go for the last one indeed. Indeed. And I'm actually, yeah, I went ahead and, like, switched up my controls, too, so they're a little bit easier. You know, I configured my keyboard layout a little bit differently. So, that was basically it. I think we might go ahead, the third pendant is, like, all the way on Death Mountain, and that's actually a little bit of a hassle. So we might do a little bit of side quests, too, before we go there, so let's go and talk to this guy real fast, see what he has to say. A trial in the desert has made you stronger. The blood of the hero must be in your veins. Man, these dialogues in this game is a bit raw, but at least it has dialogue, unlike some games of this time. I love this game. I've been exposed to this game at a very young age, so, you know, as most of my other games, I just love these games, so not downing on them in any way. Just sort of, you know. As you can see, there's a little tablet up there. We'll be getting that pretty soon here too. So, all right. So, I guess that's it, really. Really nothing else we can really do in this LP. I'm sure you guys are probably tired of watching me suck. So, that was it for this episode. Thanks for watching. This has been Catch Guy 6, and I'll catch you guys later.